Sony has a new flagship smartphone called the Xperia Pro. It's the first Sony phone to support 5G in the US, but it's also priced at $2,500. So that's basically a non-starter, right? Well, maybe not, because maybe the Xperia Pro is not for you. In fact, maybe the Xperia Pro is the first smartphone that truly deserves the sobriquet Pro, quoting The Verge. Sony is targeting the device at professional users who it hopes will use its HDMI input to turn the phone into an external camera monitor and its 5G connectivity to quickly upload or live stream footage. Let's start with the HDMI input, which is located on the bottom of the phone. The Xperia Pro's USB-C port is still on the bottom of the device, but it's shifted to the left. Sony says it's capable of taking up to 40K 60 frame per second HDR video streams and should work with any cameras that have an HDMI output. In practice, what this means is that you can connect the Xperia Pro to a camera's HDMI output, for example, and use its bigger screen to get a clearer view of whatever's being filmed or photographed. You can pinch to zoom into the image displayed on the screen or overlay grid lines to help with framing. Where this functionality gets especially interesting is with the Xperia Pro's 5G connectivity, which enables it to act as a live streaming link for your camera in addition to being an external monitor. The Xperia Pro can stream footage from its HDMI input to YouTube directly, and it supports Streamlabs and StreamYard for streaming to other platforms like Twitch and Facebook Live. The phone supports both sub-6 GHz and millimeter wave 5G, and Sony claims that it has a unique 4-way millimeter wave antenna array to maximize reception. There's also a built-in network visualizer app that can be assigned to its shortcut key to help you find the best position to get a signal. Hopefully, Sony's software and hardware are enough to mitigate millimeter waves problems with limited coverage. Ever since it started teasing the Xperia Pro early last year, Sony has emphasized that it's a device for professional users, and its $2,499.99 price tag makes this more obvious than ever. When I asked Sony why it hasn't released a 5G device aimed at consumers in the US, it told me it's waiting for the technology to be more broadly implemented by carriers. Until then, Sony says it's focusing on professional users who it thinks can get more use out of it. End quote.